All right, y'all, we back. Topic of the day. So the topic is why you should start a YouTube channel. And I think starting a YouTube channel could be a great idea depending on your goals, interests, and the time and effort you're willing to invest. So I'm going to break it down, some pros and cons to help you decide if you should start a channel or not, stuff like that. But I'll talk about the pros, why I think it's a good idea. It's, one, you got creative expression. You can share your passions, hobbies, or expertise with a global audience. Two, you have potential income with consistency and growth. You can monetize your channel through ads, sponsorships, or merchandise. Three, you got skill development. You'll learn valuable skills like video editing, content creation, public speaking, and marketing. Four, you'll get that global reach. YouTube massive audience gives you the chance to connect with people worldwide who share your interests. Five, you have the personal brand. Building a channel can help establish your online presence and open doors to other opportunities. And yeah, I definitely agree with that. Because here's the thing, like a lot of people be on these social media apps, and it's not just YouTube, like a lot, but and there's a lot of if you look at people's screen time on their phone, they be on these apps lots of the time, like really almost all day. So why not make content? Why not start a channel? Why not give your opinion on certain things or whatever? Because there's a lot of things Americans like to do. So why not start a channel? And like I started one like years back, but I just never posted on it until I'll say a couple of years later. Now I started posting, like really like taking it seriously. But I mean, my channel was just there, but I wish I would have started back then, because now it's a lot of people want to do it now, content creation. So, and I said this to my friends, I think everybody should do content creation, because there's something that you're interested in. So why not post videos on it? It don't have to be the best editing, craziest thumbnails. The key thing is to starting a channel. Just start it. Don't expect your first video stuff to really blow up and stuff like that, because this is going to take time. This is going to be a long time in doing, depending on what type of niche you want to do. Well, obviously not really depending on it, but like everything's going to take time regardless. But I mean, you got to just find what you're interested in. Like there's a lot of people that's interested in things like me. I'm into gaming and stuff like that, but like I'm still into other things like wrestling, stuff like that, or I try to be into everything. That's why I make these topics. I just talk about certain topics. You could do that, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much like the pros. If y'all thinking of starting a YouTube channel, but I'm gonna talk about some cons, kind of like challenges you're gonna have. So one, you got competition. YouTube is saturated with content, so standing out requires effort and originality, which is true, because it is very hard. That's why it's good to kind of like promote on other social medias, Instagram, TikTok, and all that. Try to like have videos everywhere. Start making shorts and stuff like that, because that's the way to go. And then you do your long form content too, like do everything. And two is time commitment. This is a very important one right here. Time commitment. Growing a successful channel takes time, consistency, and dedication. And that's true. That is true. It definitely does. It's all about putting that time. And I've asked a lot of people, they do content. They said, nah, I just watch it. They'll watch others, though, but they wouldn't try to do it themselves. And it does require time. But you can make time. You could post one video or post a short or get videos ready, and then you start just posting them either daily or like once a week. You know what I mean? So the third con is, I would say, is monetization takes time. You'll need at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a year to start earning money from your videos and stuff like that. So then you'll be able to monetize your videos. Four is technical and creative demands. Producing high quality video involves some technical know-how and creativity, which is true. It's good to be creative in some way, but sometimes it's just making a video. Just make it. It's not going to be your best, but you just starting it, Trust me, you doing way better than other people, honestly. And dealing with criticism. This is I would say the last one. Dealing with criticism. Online platforms can track both positive and negative feedback, which may be challenging to handle, which is true. Because it definitely is challenging. Definitely is. Because, a lot of people are going to hate. They're going to be like, oh, why you posting this? Why? Like, they have so much time to come and go on your video and hate, but you don't see them posting nothing, stuff like that. So don't let it really get to you. Just keep doing what you're doing. And you just got to find what makes you happy, you know what I mean? So I'm going to give they have some tips. Give you some tips for success. So choose a niche, focus on a specific topic or theme that aligns with your passion and skills. So if you have multiple niches you into, so make a channel for that typical niche, this one for this typical niche, this one for this typical niche. Because you could be into more things. What I liked about YouTube back then is you could just kind of do whatever on that one channel. You just make one channel, do whatever. Now, I feel a lot of people just coming to these channels just for what can they gain, for that typical thing you're doing. So it's like you kind of have to make separate, in a way, separate different channels. But yeah, that's a tip though. But this one definitely, be consistent. I say this all the time. I said it to my friends. And I have a channel, so I have to be consistent. Post regularly to keep your audience engaged, yeah. Because they want to know how often you post. I mean, you don't have to post every day, but I say you should at least get a video like every week. And then once you start doing that, I say start posting a little bit more. Maybe get it to posting every day. It just depends. It depends what niche or what you want to do. Or like make a lot of videos ahead of time so you could make it where you could post one every day or whatever, once a week. Just got to set yourself up perfectly. Kind of like playing ahead with that. So 3, we got to invest in quality. Use decent equipment for audio and video, but don't stress about perfection when starting. Yeah, that's true. Don't stress that you got to have the best camera, the best mic and everything. Nah. I know some people, they record it from their iPhone. I watched YouTube, a Small Point, all the videos he was doing, because he does like gaming and stuff like that, talk about that and everything. And he was recording stuff from his iPhone. Camera quality was great, because iPhone has good camera quality. Android do too, but he recorded, most of his videos was recorded from his phone. So, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you could do so much things with it. And that's crazy. It's pretty, and that was just from his phone, but yeah, so we got 4, engage with your audience. Yep, respond to comments and build a community around your channel. Yeah, like engage with them. If they send a comment, you could like the comment or say, yeah, I don't know. Give some encouragement, say thanks, whatever. I don't know. Just engage with them so they want to, I guess, know more about you. And keep learning too. This will be the last one. Keep learning. Study successful channels in your niche and keep improving your content over time, which is true. So sometimes it's good to look at other channels. And obviously you don't have to copy exactly what they're doing, but put it in your own way. You know what I mean? And just go from there. But I will give you suggestions, like with gaming, since I'm doing gaming, it's best to hit the games when it's hot. And a lot of people said they channels kind of blow up a little quick because they was hitting games when it was, very hot, So you got to see what games is hot and go for it. I mean, you could play other games too that's not hot, but it's good to hit games when it's hot. Because when y'all see certain games come out, sometimes it's good to buy them right away. It just depends, because, a lot of people don't want to buy games right away off rip, so some don't have the money, or it's just expensive nowadays, because it is like almost $75 for a game now. Before, Reggie was like 40, 30 back then. Missed those old days, though. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. And lastly, what I have to say is if you're passionate about content creation, making channel, stuff like that, and willing to put into the work, starting a YouTube channel can be a rewarding experience. So you got to be just willing to put in the work, and you got to just try to go all the way with it. If you're passionate, that's the problem. Like with people, like they're not. It's like they have things that makes them happy, but they don't try to chase after it or like put in the work. But like I said, they'll get up, go to their 9 to 5s and work for somebody, doing that, no problem, making your boss rich, but you don't want to do something that you're passionate about that makes you happy. You don't want to go all in on that. And I feel if they put all that time into doing something that they actually want to do, man, people would be so good right now. And that's going to me too. Like, I'm starting to do that and stuff like that. But yeah, but that's why I feel I should start a YouTube channel, stuff like that. So let me know what y'all think about it, comments and stuff like that. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.